Hello everyone, it's Marina. I'm here to do a quick flip through of a couple of fabric journals that I made, and like I said, I will be doing advice and tips video about the fabric journals after I finish showing them. So I will have these posted in my Etsy shop, and they will be, if they are gone, well, this one won't be posted, this one's a gift, but this one will be, and if they're gone, then they sold. So I will be making more of these also. If you have any questions, like I said, let me know. You can contact me on Facebook, you can contact me in a lot of Instagram. I have my links below if you want to check those out. If you want to get a hold of me, you can also get a hold of me through Etsy. Those are the best ways to get a hold of me if you are wanting to talk to me. So I'm going to go ahead and do a flip through, and I'm going to start with the bird journal. And there is a pocket up here. I didn't know Tim Holtz had fabric, and when I found out, I was super excited. I couldn't wait to use it. And I found all my fabrics on fabric.com. Also, actually, I found them originally on Amazon, but Amazon sells them through fabric.com. So when I go to fabric.com and I want to buy my fabrics, I can buy them through Amazon. It's really weird, but it's cool at the same time. So back here I have some really neat blue trim, vintage trim, and then here's some lace, and just this fabric is so pretty. I love it. And so I used 3 different fabrics. I used the bird one, which is the little part that I cut out and put on the cover, and it is also a pocket. And I have some cheesecloth back there, and then I layered some laces, and down here some more of that really pretty trim, sequence trim, and inside I have another fabric that I used. So these ribbons are sewn in here. They are not coming off unless you cut them off. So I'm just going to do a flip through. This is parchment paper with some really pretty designs. I really love this Tim Holtz paper. It's so pretty. I want to make a pillow with it and all kinds of stuff. So I mean, they have really great deals for fabric. I like a whole yard, and I mean, for journal makers, a yard is a lot. So if you're spending like $8 on a spool of, I don't know, let's say some ribbon, I would just buy like an $8 worth of some really awesome fabric. I mean, because it's just, there's so much of it, and there's so much to use, and it just lasts. I'm pretty sure this fabric's gonna last me forever, and I'm going back for more. So there's a pocket here. That's the back, and it is held on with some vintage elastic lace, and it is so, I love this lace. And it just tucks right in there. It's got some velvet ribbon here, and I sewed all the pockets. There's a lot of sewing in here. Some ledger paper, a vintage doily with a rosette. Just some ephemera that I tucked in here. And then I made a pocket out of this one, and I just have some extra ephemera in there. Oops. Another pocket, and there's also a sewn on double pocket area for some smaller items right here. And then here's a pocket or a bag that I sewed on, and I just put some ephemera in here, and there's also a pocket back here. So And there's a pocket in the back of here to skip a page? No, it didn't. Here's some more of that really, really neat parchment paper. I love the designs that came out on here. It looks like scales. Love it. And here is a tuck spot. This envelope comes out, flips out, and inside is just some ephemera stuff that I purchased and printed out from Tsunami Rose. Here's a pocket. And this is another double pocket, so that slips right in there. And that is the back. Isn't this beautiful? So that is this one. I'm going to go ahead and tie this because it's going to bug me. There we go. And then this one. I have some hand-dyed sari silk ribbon, and it's got this really beautiful, beautiful upholstery on the back. I love it. Well, this is the cover, and then I layered on some other stuff. I layered on this lace here. It's really pretty. It's soft, and it's got these pearls on them. It's so pretty. Then I have some more of this trim over here. Sorry, I'm just messing with my stuff. My desk is a mess, so there's just stuff everywhere because I'm not done. I plan on making more. So there's a double pocket. This lace part could be a pocket here, and then there's one here, and then there's some cheesecloth behind it, and this really gorgeous trim here that was the last of this trim. It was gifted to me, and it's just in here. It's perfect. So I have this up here and some lace on the side. And then I have this vintage trim that I got from Sherry. So I'm going to go ahead and go inside. And this one actually has quite a bit of old ephemera in here. And it's originals, so they're really, really special. This is some vintage. All the tickets used in here are vintage tickets. They're not coffee dyed. They are actual vintage tickets. Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh. Finish the flip through. And then over here I clipped on things you ought to know about sewing, wash and wear. And that's the back. So I just tied this on here with some vintage elastic ribbon, and this stuff is amazing. Like, this stuff is so amazing. I love it. And I made a pocket here, and this is also some upholstery, but this is outdoor upholstery, which I'll explain in my video later, a different video, which is basically me giving you advice and tips about making fabric journals. I put this little thing here, this little, what is that? Perfect Pearls. Perfect Pearls? Not Perfect Pearls. It's Sewn Pearls or Bling or something like that. And I put that on here because I've had it for a while and I've been wanting to use it, just haven't had the chance. So here is a coffee dyed paper bag that I stamped on, and I just have, this is an old book page and annual catalog and agricultural page. And on the side, just have that tucked in there. Let's put the one thing in there. Nope, it's not. Alright. And those just tuck in on the side. There's more parchment paper. I love how this sounds. So awesome. And the textures that came on here from the coffee is just amazing. there are some printed coffee dyed ephemera here. Then there's these printed and coffee dyed ephemeras that I cut out, and this actual vintage one, which is how to take care of your furniture if you care. And it is pretty old. Let me see if the years in here. Yeah, it's very old. Wow. It's from 1964, when my mom was born. So, yeah. Definitely old. And then here is the Jewel News, which is from 1939. So I put this in here. I imagine she'll want to, you know, save this somehow. I would probably copy it. I would make a copy because I have another page from this, and I would make a copy of it and just put this somewhere safe. This is so neat. Isn't this neat? I love this. But yeah, I decided to share it. So this is from 1939. So awesome. I just put this in here. And then some more vintage tickets. I put some washi throughout the book. And then here is a old postcard. It's actually an old postcard. A vintage book page. It's The Tiger That Came in the Night, A Traveler's Tale of the Indian Jungle. And it's two separate pages. I have another page on the other side. And this is a great way to, if you want to put them in a signature, you can also glue it. But for me, I used washi tape, and I reinforced it on both sides, and then so that way I could fold it in half and put it in the signature. And up here, I have some more really neat stuff. This is a pocket right here, so that just tucks in there. And this is an old postcard of like a vintage retro living room. But yeah, it's in this plastic, so it's protected. And this is an old game sheet. And then this is just some printed ephemera. I actually need to make copies of all my ephemera, this old ephemera that I have, and that way I can save it and use it. Gosh, my hands are cold. Sorry, the air is like on in here. I don't know, when I was pregnant I was hot all the time, and now I'm just like cold all the time. So here is a vintage doily, and it's really big, and I didn't want to put it in, I didn't want to cut it up, and I didn't want to not use it, so I've been wanting to use it for a while, and I finally got the chance to in this giant book. And so this is in here, and it's so pretty, so pretty. Here is one of, I don't know, this is from an old book, and it's got some really neat art in it. Some really, really neat art. So that is in here. And then I have, oh, that's cool, New Orleans minstrels, whatever, I can't say that right. Some ephemera that I copied, or printed off. I used a lot of tsunami roses, prints, and ephemera. Super cool. So here's just some ephemera that I copied and printed off. And then here, I printed it off a long time ago. And then here's one of the tsunami rose ephemera pages, or floral pages. And this is War and Remembrance, which is from a book, a very old book that I have. It's from a Reader's Digest, and I took that out of there because the art was really, really cool. Not all the pages were illustrated, but some of them were. And here's from an old game of Monopoly, like Water Show. I've never played this version of Monopoly. Go to the Water Show and pay $2. I wish a Water Show was $2. Here is it's really, really old, and it is a it's a Bible book page, and I did the same thing. I used the washi tape. This was already together, but I wanted to reinforce it, so that's what I did there. Some more washi tape. This is an envelope, and inside the envelope, I put some of my brochures from New Orleans in there. So I have a whole bunch left. Not a whole bunch, actually. I have a few left, and I wanted to share some with her. So I put those in there, and I sewed around the edges, and of course I put some washi tape on here. Some more washi tape, and here is a vintage, these are both vintage postcards, and they're in this postcard sleeve. So awesome. I wish I put the year on here. But these both go in there. And that clips on there. And on the other side is a Christmas card from 1946. 1946 to 1945. I thought that was so cool. It's just really awesome. The other side is that Bible page that is not in English. And here's a map page. And then in the back there's some more ephemera that I printed off and coffee dyed. Or no, this one's not coffee dyed. I just printed that on cream paper. This is coffee dyed. And this is some more vintage tickets that I stapled on some ledger paper. And some ephemera. This is an old, gosh, I forgot what this is called, you guys. Dress form print thing. You know what I mean. Other side of that doily. Another pocket here. And the other side of that page, which is really cool. This page has some hints and tricks for odd moments, such as the mysterious cubes, a toy to disguise the voice, a little fountain in a jar, a leg trick, a homemade cup and ball, and a difficult drawing trick. So cool. So cool. And on the back is a story dictionary in English and French. Some more pages, more washi tape, a pocket where I put in some tags. And then on the back there is an old game card there. And back here I just have some ephemera that I printed out. But that is this journal. And I believe it is 11 by 8.5. Yeah. So it's pretty large. I really hope she likes it. I had a lot of fun making it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the flip through. Like I said, I'll have the fabric journals that I have made in the shop. As soon as I post the videos, they will be up, and if they are gone, that is because I sold them. And I'm sorry about that, if they're gone and you really wanted one, because I've had a couple people be a little bit upset with me because they're gone. So, I've been doing my best to craft with my baby. She's very demanding, and she has colic, but she's been very awesome lately, and I think she's been getting better. So I'm gonna be trying to craft a little bit more. I like to have her in here with me. It's nice. She hangs out with me, and we have she's like my best friend now. So all right, well, I will see you guys with the next video, and I hope you're all doing well. Bye.